I'm teaching boxing now.
Okay.
I'm teaching the boxing for, I always told the student, it's not getting the fight. The boxing means protect yourself. Don't get hit and protect yourself.
This morning, we have Michael Cobra Suwa with us. He was a professional boxer for 20 years. He's been a member of the club just for a short period of time, and I've seen him coming into a program that I lead, because I have a program for small children. And he comes in afterwards helping another guy that has a program for kids. And we started talking, and I said, hey, why don't you get on the podcast? And he said, sure. So here he is, Michael.
My name is Michael Cobra Suwa.
That's right.
Thank you for having me here.
Yeah, thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Really. Let me ask you this, Michael, where were you born?
I was born in Toronto in 1980, it was June 9th.
June 9th,
Yes.
right. And you have siblings?
Yeah, I have a younger sister.
Okay.
So 4 years younger sister.
Are you guys close?
Yeah, she's living in Osaka now.
In Osaka? Okay.
Yes.
Oh, does she have kids?
Yeah, she has 2 kids now.
Right. Tell me, when you grew up, where were you born? You said in Canada?
Yes, I was born in Canada, but soon after I moved to LA, before Chicago, for 2 years ago, I didn't remember, of course. So
Okay.
then I moved to LA,
Right.
and I lived there almost until 8 years old.
Right.
Then I moved to Japan because my parents was divorced. So
Okay. But you were 7 years old then, right?
yes,
Right. And you said, what's your father's work? What does he do?
my father is dentist.
Okay, he's
so
a dentist. And your mother?
is pediatrician.
Pediatrician.
Yes.
Does she continue her work? even after
Yes,
she's
she's
born?
still continuing work, and she's now 75, but she doesn't want to stop. So
She shouldn't
She
stop.
always say, if I stop, I'm getting older. I forgot everything. I'm becoming disabled.
Don't you think so? I don't believe in retirement.
Yeah.
Oh. So your mother is a pediatrician, and does she work in Tokyo?
Yes, she works in the Hiro Main Street, so she take care of embassy child. So many of.
Wait, I may know her. You know, my wife's a doctor.
Oh.
My wife's a doctor. So your mother's Shibuya-ku Ishikai.
Yes, exactly.
My wife,
So Michiko Kodomo Clinic, she used to run.
she's in that building with all the clinics?
Yes. So medical.
And they have a dentist clinic?
Yes.
And that's my dentist. Is in that building. And it's right across the street from the farm. It's on Hiro Street.
Yeah, Hiro Street. Yes, Main Street.
That's
yes.
your mother.
Yes.
Okay,
my
because I
mother.
know the woman that's the dermatologist. So my wife was the first and only female head of the Ishikai. Wow. So she'll know her, Dr. Lee.
Dr. Lee.
Lee,
I
yes, of
see.
course. She took my name. Of
Yes.
course. Yeah.
She must be known.
Oh,
Yes.
your mother will. Your mother will know her.
Yes.
She'll know her. They're probably friends. They probably know each other well. That is interesting.
What a small world.
Isn't it small? And the more people you know, the smaller you realize it is. Okay. So back to that. So when you were growing up, you came back here when you were 7 years old, right?
Yes.
And then you went to Japanese school. You didn't speak Japanese though, did you?
First I went to the international school. Then after I moved to Japanese school, and that was my struggle that started. So because I didn't speak any Japanese at the time. So
Right. And that's all in Tokyo.
yes.
You've always lived close by this area?
Yes, exactly.
Oh my goodness. Which elementary school do you remember? You remember the name of your elementary school?
The elementary school was Kogai.
Kogai.
Kogai show.
Because I had my kids in Kakizuka.
Oh.
Right? Navy
It's
Sugata
very
Place. It's right. You're right.
Because I'm always running around that area.
That area.
Yes.
Okay. That's where I had my boys for elementary school.
Oh.
And then where'd you go to junior high?
Junior high school is a Koryo.
Koryo.
Yes.
Aren't those private schools?
No, it's just
the
public schools.
Okay.
Yes.
So what was it like for you growing up in elementary school, here in Japanese school?
Yeah, that was a struggle because I didn't speak much Japanese. Then hard to make a friends. Yeah, I remember. So at the international school, I have many friends. So
Okay.
then my world has changed at the time. So
Right. So did you go all your schooling was through Japanese system?
yes,
Even high school?
Yes, even high school, but at the time, so I changed it 3 times in high school.
Okay. Why was that? Because you were beating up people?
Yeah, yeah. At the time, as I wasn't that good, so city boy, just stupid boy. So
Okay.
at the time, so
Did the schools you go to, were they all in Tokyo?
all in Tokyo.
Okay.
Yes,
Right. And it was just your mother raising you?
yes. My mother raised me.
Okay.
So-
Did you get it? Did you have any time to ever be with your father?
Sometimes when I went to the United States to visit my father, yeah, I had a time. So
Okay. So did you do that regularly?
once in a 2 year.
Once in
Yeah,
every 2 years,
yes.
you'd go and see him.
Yes.
Are you close with your father now?
Yes, recently you get it close
Mm-hmm.
because I've been in contact recently. So my father is getting old, so
Okay. Yeah. How old is your father now?
I think it's 72 or
Okay.
73. Yes,
Your mother's they're the same-
75.
but your mother's doing well.
Yes, my mother is so energized all the time. So yes,
Now, are you the only boy that both of them have?
yes,
Well, didn't they want you to become a doctor?
yeah. I wish I could, but instead now after retirement, the boxing, I'm started the cryotherapy business.
That's right.
This is good to prevent to become disease or protecting health. So
Right.
that's all connected for medical.
So you
Treatment.
figured somehow or another I'm going to get close to
So
what my parents
yes,
do.
exactly.
How did they feel about you? Oh, let's get through this.
Yes.
So you went through high school.
Yes.
Did you go to college?
Yes, until just 1 year, 2 years. Then I quit.
Okay.
So because I found a way to become a professional boxing.
So when did you start boxing?
I was 20 years old.
So you were already in college.
Yes.
Did you start through your college program or something?
Just only I quit in the middle. So
What
because
got you into boxing? Why did you decide to do boxing?
my two of my friends was a professional boxer, but I didn't have any objective, true objective.
You didn't
So-
know what you wanted to be or what you wanted
Yes,
to do?
at the time, yes. Just only of learning English.
Okay.
Yes, because which is I used to speak, but at the time as my English is getting rusty.
Right.
So
You had no foreign friends?
yeah, I have friends, but so it's not so close friends.
Okay.
Yes.
So you didn't have anyone to speak with in English?
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. Then I always have found the occasion to speak English. For example, if I lost the way, for foreigners lost in the way.
You'd run over to them and
Yes, yes. Then I'm trying to explain, to showing around Tokyo. And
Oh, really?
So yes.
Okay. So then you decided to get into boxing because you had your friends who were
Yes.
boxing, you were
Yes,
cheering them
I
on.
used to cheering them. So
Okay.
then I was so impressed. So I have to do something, I thought at the time. Then I started boxing. I didn't even think I had been doing for 20 years.
Of
so
course. Well, how
yes.
did it feel? I mean, you're in there. You'd never been hit before.
Yes, of course, because I'm also teaching boxing now.
Okay.
I'm teaching the boxing for I always told the student, so it's not getting the fight. The boxing means protect yourself.
Yeah. Don't get hit.
Yes, don't get hit and protect yourself.
Right.
If you feel danger, just run away.
Right.
But before, to protect yourself in order to back home safely, see your family. That's my boxing. I always teaching boxing. Boxing is not attacking people. Just protect yourself.
That's interesting. I've never thought of it that way. I've always thought boxing, look at what I'm going to do.
Yes, but
That's when people get hurt
yes,
because you're not thinking about protecting yourself.
yes.
But boxing, I guess, would be more like Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather.
No
yeah,
one can
I
hit
admire
him.
him.
They can't hit him.
Yes.
And people get mad at that because they want to see him boxing. If he can time it, he times it right.
Yes.
But no one can, he's like Muhammad Ali.
Yes.
It was difficult to
exactly.
hit him. You couldn't hit him.
Yeah, during my career, I was different style that I had.
Okay.
So
What was your style?
it's just going forward, and aggressive.
Okay.
But after retirement, I realized boxing that's why I admire Mayweather.
Right.
So he's never get hit. So that's the people shouldn't be, because he's very good at smart and good at protecting and defense,
Right.
then he can do business after the whole boxing life. So,
That means he won't be all loopy.
yes.
Exactly. So were you getting hit a lot at the beginning? Because you didn't do that at the beginning.
Yes, I'm trying to avoiding, but my style is going forward, keep
Just
forward,
attack,
just
attack.
attacking. Seems like Rocky Balboa, but I don't think that's the better way.
So you train people differently than you did.
Yes,
If you
I'm told them always defense.
defense.
Yes,
Evade.
totally opposite way, my way.
What you
so.
did. But they have to attack sometime. I was thinking there's no way to win.
Yes, but you can't attack anytime because you learn the boxing. It means potentially you want to attack.
Right.
But first, I dare to teach them defense first. If
Right.
you can defense well, you can attack anytime.
Anytime the person
Yes.
gets tired.
Yes, exactly.
I never thought of that. That is so
Yes.
good. But I think that in most of the martial arts, that's their philosophy.
Yes.
Avoid,
Avoid.
then attack.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. You have to be able to move the danger first, then come in.
Yes.
And that's why Kung Fu is one of the best to learn, because people can't, it's hard to attack a circle.
Yes, exactly.
They know how to keep you away, and they can come at you anytime. That's scary for a lot of people. People get frustrated.
Yes.
If they're trying to hit you and they can't hit you, that makes them depressed.
As you said, people needs to be a circle movement. Even the boxing is circle movement. If you getting static, it's gonna be square, like this. It's very too
easy for
tight.
someone to hit you.
Yes, it's too tight. If you think only attack, you're getting square. So because it's too tight, it don't
Okay.
move much.
So easy to attack that.
Yes, exactly. Because they only think attack. Because that's why I teach in boxing. If the students only think about attack, they are static.
Right.
So-
They're easy target.
Yes, exactly.
And
That's
you don't
why I
want-
always teach them. Always think about it for defense after the punch, before the punch, after combos, before combos. You always need to think where I should be, the position.
What are some of the most important exercises a boxer needs to do?
Running,
Why running?
because cardio. So boxing is a lot of cardios.
You get tired quick.
Yes, quick. If I do the punching pads, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, yes,
You
easy.
pooped.
Yes,
But people don't realize how much effort it takes to keep your arms up.
yes.
Your arms you're
Going
holding up.
down.
How many pounds are we holding up?
Yes, right. Even the light globes, 8 ounce, the 12 ounce,
It gets heavy real quick.
Yes, it's getting heavy. Right.
People don't think
Exactly.
about that.
Yes, and especially the cardio, hard to keep the cardio. So
That's the most important
the
thing.
most important thing.
Okay, after that, then what's the...
Because my boss used to say, my coach used to told me, don't run, you're gonna be dying on the ring. So he always saying. Then I'm running every morning. So 6 a.m. Every morning I'm running. So
What's that? Okay, after that, what else is important?
what is important is the footwork. So
Okay.
footwork. So skip
Jump
rope,
rope, skip
it's on
rope.
the skip rope, and it's good to. It's a flexible movement. So
Right, right. So what's the routine for a boxer? You said running's important, footwork's important. What else?
what else is and heart. So
What's hard?
heart is brave.
Oh, if someone's brave.
Yes, if you feel like a scary about, sometimes nervous in the boxers. So
Of course you are. You-
yes, because instead going the opposite way, step forward. I always
right.
yes
If you feel fearful, go forward.
go forward. Yes.
Okay. Which you
Diet.
decided.
So important is cardio, too. Right.
Cardio.
Yes, because just water out. So it's good to sweating with cardio.
Okay, right.
Yes, that's why. So it's losing fat more, I think, easily. If you're running
be shredded.
cardio
Okay.
and skip rope for 30 minutes, is sweat out.
Okay.
Because usually boxers doesn't have any big fat.
Pecs. They don't need to
Yes.
have pecs or anything.
Yes, that's
they
why.
don't want to
So
have big muscles either.
yes, that's why. So after that, if you need to lose weight, 5 keys or 6 keys until
Right.
the weigh-in.
Right.
You need to water out.
Oh,
So
that's right, because that's most of your
dehydrate it.
weight.
Yes.
Dehydrate. So when you're doing your scale, you're really dehydrated.
Yes, exactly. That's the most hard parts of the boxing.
But when you get in the ring, you're not dehydrated.
Because the weigh-in is 24 hours before the fight.
So you drink a lot of water as soon as you
drink
finish.
water but slowly. If
Right.
you drink so quickly, you're gonna
You could
throw
come
up.
back up
So
throw up,
yes,
right.
that's why. So eating slowly,
What kind of food should you eat?
carbohydrate, mainly carbohydrate. So pasta, which is good to digest.
Really?
Yes,
Not meat?
a little bit meat, but mainly it's a
Carbohydrates, most
carbohydrate because
important.
good energy for source of
Okay.
the carbohydrate.
Right.
So,
Because you're already lean.
yes.
You're already lean. You've already built that up. But during your off season, should you bulk up a little bit? Maybe get some meat or anything? No?
Yes, meat also good. Meat and pasta is
Pasta,
good.
okay.
Yes.
The protein and the carbohydrates.
Carbohydrate, yes, exactly.
Okay. Do you have any hobbies outside of boxing?
Outside of boxing, just hobby is learning language. So I'm learning Spanish now.
¿Habla español?
Habla español un poco.
Poco.
Aprender español, pero nada suficiente.
Ah, ¿cómo se llama?
¿Sí?
¿Cómo se llama?
Miguel.
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 Ah, ¿dónde vive?
Ahora viviendo en Tokio.
Oh, I don't, that's all I'm done.
All right, sorry, I'm done too. I worry about it. If I could, if this
Keep on going with it.
continues, how can I say that? Sorry.
So you're a quincho then?
Yes, I'm nervous that so.
Well, I'm done. So I call
Right.
time out first. Okay.
Yes.
That's good. So you're learning Spanish. Why Spanish? Because everyone thinks you're Mexican.
Yeah, we think it's Mexican. I used to live in LA, but that's then my sitters used to speak Spanish. I heard. Then I moved to Japan. I started boxing career. One of fellow boxers appeared. So
Okay.
my gym. So he's from Dominican Republic.
Right.
So he only speaks Spanish, but he's teaching well. He's a fighter, but also teaching, coaching boxing as well.
In Spanish, but nobody understands.
Yes, nobody understands, but I had to. Oh, this is a good time to learn the Spanish that I thought, because nobody understands Spanish, so I needed to learn Spanish.
Okay.
Then I had to explain them in Japanese.
Right.
So because other boxers doesn't
Know what he's
speak.
saying.
Yes.
Okay. Was he a good fighter?
Yes, they also fighter. Then we used to gathering and training together. But then I translate for Spanish to Japanese or Spanish to English.
Okay.
Yes.
So
That's a
your
good
hobby.
timing to that was a good experience to learn Spanish.
Okay.
Yes.
How old are you now again?
43 now.
You're 43, so
Yes.
you're still young. But do people mistake you for not being Japanese? They think you're maybe Filipino.
Yes, or
I think-
Mexican
or Mexican.
sometimes.
What's your ethnicity as your father?
My father's maybe of Canadian, but I say mixed Indian or some.
I think
Yes,
yes,
yeah.
you could be Indian too. That's right. Because your eye shape and texture is more like American Indian.
Yes.
You haven't done your DNA to find out, have you?
So I
you
haven't
done
talked about for originally from with my father because we didn't speak much. So
You weren't that kind of close.
Yes.
But you can do your DNA. You can get your blood tested, or not just a blood swab from your mouth,
Oh, I
send it
see.
in, and find out what
which
you're made
source?
out of.
Oh, I see.
You can find out everything. Your mother never got married again?
Only herself to raise raise us. So
And that kept her happy, huh?
yes, the company kept happy, but she only focused on the business. So she always think about business. Even she's being doctor, but I saw she had a struggle at the time when we came to Japan,
Right.
financial problem. So she used to work at the Sano Hospital.
Sano Clinic.
Yeah, Sano
What about her
Clinic.
parents? Are her parents doctors?
Yes, her mother and father used to have a own clinic for local area.
Here
So-
in Tokyo?
Yeah, Tokyo and like more, how to say?
For the outskirts?
Yeah,
further
outskirt.
out. Okay.
Yes, exactly.
Did you know them? Were you close with your grandparents?
Yeah, I used to visit them. So
Okay.
when I was Yes, child. My mother used to take me out
All
to
the time.
Yes. All
Does
the
she
time.
have brothers and sisters, your mother?
Yes, my mother's she has 3 brothers and 2 sisters. Yes.
Where is she? What number is she?
She's second from.
The top.
Yes.
And she has an older brother.
Yes, older
Okay.
brother.
So since she had boys, the parents focused on the boys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you have lots of cousins
Yes.
on her side.
Yeah, on her side. Yes.
Are you close to your cousins?
Yes, I used to.
Okay.
When I was a child, they used to taking care of me. So.
Really?
Yes.
So they're all older than you.
Yes, older
Just
than
older.
me. Yes.
Okay. So right now you have your 3 kids, your wife.
Yes.
You have your cryogenic
Yes, Cryogenic.
place in
There's,
Azabu Juban.
Azabu Juban, yes.
Right.
That's a
How's the
unique-
business doing? Is it doing good?
Yes, doing well. So people is getting interesting to start up this business because health market is growing so faster after COVID.
Corona, yes.
Yes.
People really want to stay in good
Yes.
shape because they're
And
so afraid.
I visited the States of 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Then I saw many of clinic or salon. So they have a huge demanding.
For the cryogenic.
Yes.
You saw so many. Which state did you go to? Where?
Texas. I visited Las Vegas and Texas. Then my hometown, so LA. So
Okay.
did see my father last time, but yeah, I used to. The reason was I needed to having contract with a cryo company.
Right.
We also import the cryo products from them.
Yes.
They're selling products in Japan, so we need to expand this treatment for the people. So I work for Cryo Tokyo as an executive manager, which
Executive
is
manager.
also contact for overseas. So that's my role.
Okay, that's your role.
Yes.
Do you have other partners here with you?
Here?
Yes.
Yes. My boss is my manager.
Okay.
And
So there's one person above you who actually brought in the cryo.
yes,
Okay, and you're executive
manager.
manager.
Yes.
Okay, over the products there. And you're enjoying it too, aren't you?
Yes, I'm treated people. Then it's all connected for boxers too, boxing, because boxers also coming to recover because after fight many injured, so inflammations for training.
Right.
Yes, that's why they need it to.
To help them out
Yes.
for that. What about people that are aging, that are getting, say, people that are
Yes,
in their 70s or 80s?
Yeah, the one of the oldest ladies, 88 years old. The youngest boy is 9 years old.
9 years old.
Yes,
What is the 88-year-old, is someone that old, what are they coming in to do what?
because this treatment was invented for rheumatic
Okay.
or inflammation for
Right.
Yeah.
Arthritis?
arthritis. Yes,
Right.
exactly.
So it helps people, it takes away the inflammation
Yeah, inflammation and pain reduction.
and pain reduction?
And some people struggle with sleep issues.
Because they can't, right, because the
Yes,
pain? Right.
yes.
And
It
helps
also
with that.
helps to sleep better sleep night.
Okay.
So
Anything else that you do outside of those things? Or that's keeping you pretty busy, isn't it? The cryogenic and
Yes.
teaching boxing.
teaching boxing
That's
and
right.
and my free time is having to coming here.
Right, to do the podcast.
Yeah, podcast and training myself at the second floor. There's huge punching bags.
That's right.
Yes,
So you go
sometimes
there.
I'm training myself
You go in there
at
and
the
just go in
room.
there.
Yes, in the
Right.
morning.
That's a beautiful room too, because there's windows from floor to ceiling.
Yeah.
There's good view. It's a beautiful view in that
Yeah, I
room.
can't imagine that. So I always coming at this exactly
this
at this time, and
do that.
the second floor training.
Right.
But
'Cause nobody's
I
in there.
never thought about for the above the stairs having this podcast.
Right. Michael, before I end the podcast, there's always a question I like to ask. If you could go back in time magically, if you could magically go back in time
Yes.
and meet the younger Michael,
Younger Michael.
with all the knowledge you have now, what advice would you give him, and how old would that Michael be?
If I met him, my younger Michael, I would tell him that. So keep learning English language.
What age was he? What age would you see him?
Maybe a teenager.
That would be the advice you'd give
Yeah.
him?
So language. Keep trying to train yourself and keep your strong will. Whatever you do, find your way to helping people. Yes.
That's beautiful.
Yes. Then, otherwise, my personal thing is learning language.
Because you like that now too.
Yes, yes, yes.
How many languages are you thinking about learning?
Oh, just only focus on Spanish now.
Spanish.
So, yes.
Right. Okay. That sounds good, Michael. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. I'm pleasure to
appreciate it.
coming
Thank
here.
you so,
Thank
so
you very
much.
much.
I want to thank all of you for watching this episode. Make sure you press like and subscribe. And never forget, it's all unknown, so continue to reach for the stars.
Because too blessed to be stressed.